Okay, I'm just going to do a very quick video on our lesson today. This is adding and subtracting fractions less than 1 from whole numbers. All right, so I want to make this a little more exciting than normal. So I'm going to start with an adding one, and I'm going to say, what if we had, and we were working on this in class. I'm going to change that. Here we go. If I had 3 and I'm going to add 4/5 to it, what do I get? 3 plus 4/5 we know is 3 and 4/5. Pretty simple. If we have 6 and we're going to add 2/3 to it, what do I get? 6 and 2/3. We have our whole number, right? We have our fraction here, which is less than 1. So because it's less than 1, we're just going to be able to combine them because we have 6 wholes and 2/3, merge it together, and there's your mixed number, 6 and 2/3, right? So, that worked out. I don't know, you could race it all in one shot. So once again, if we're sitting here and I have 4 plus 7/8, what do you get? 4 and 7/8, right? It's greater than 4, it's less than 5, all right? So it's pretty simple, especially when you're adding a number that's less than 1 to a whole number. It's pretty simple, just like that, okay? The question where it gets a little more confusing, maybe when, is when you're subtracting. Okay, so now I'm going to give you an example of 5 minus 2/3. Okay, so if I have 5 minus 2/3, there are going to be 2 ways that I can solve this. All right, first way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to say, well, 5 minus 2/3. I can't just take away 2/3 from 5. So what I would have to do is I'm going to look at this 5 and say, what if I did 4 wholes and 3/3? All right, 4 wholes and 3/3 equals 5, right? Because 4 plus 3/3, which is 1, gives us our 5. So if I have 4 and 3/3 and I'm going to subtract 2/3, can I do that? Well, I can, because now I still have my 4 wholes, all right? And 3/3 minus 2/3 is 1/3. And you have 4 and 1/3, right? Or some of us are looking at this a different way, okay? Where we're turning our whole number into a improper fraction. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we have right here and see if it gives us the same answer. Okay, so I have 5 minus 2/3. A lot of us are looking at those thirds and saying, thirds. Can I turn my 5 wholes into thirds? Well, I can. How many thirds would be in 5 wholes? Well, we know 3/3 is in 1 whole. So some of you are saying 3/3 times 5 is going to give me 15/3, where I could turn my 5 wholes into 15/3, right? Because I know 3 can go into 15 5 times, and there's my 5 wholes. So now I have 15/3. Now, can I do 15/3 minus 2/3? I can. Now that's an easy subtraction. 15 minus 2 is 13, and our denominator stays the same. Now we have 13/3, okay? We now have 13/3. So the 13/3, if this was a multiple choice question and they're giving you an answer as a mixed number, you may not see 13/3. But you could say, let me convert this back to a mixed number. So I have the thirds. How many of those thirds, how many threes go into 13 without going over? Well, 3, 6, 9, 12. 4. So it's 4 wholes, which would be 12, right? 3, 6, 9, 12. How many left over to get to 13? 1, and our denominator stays the same, 4 and 1/3. Okay, so that's how you could change this into an improper fraction, which is down here. All right, you're turning the 5 into an improper fraction, subtracting the 2/3. You get 13/3. If 13/3 is your answer, bam, you're done. If not, how could I turn that into a mixed number? And it's right there. Okay, I wanted to make this video quick, just giving you an example, 5 minus 2/3. If you need more help, you can go back into the lesson, but I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully you watch the whole thing. Give the video a like.